The next deck that I was working on was Mono White Midrange. Again, 15 minutes of tuning. You know, this deck probably needs like at least 2 hours of tuning to start out, but I didn't get that time. So this is kind of what we ended up with. I've just thrown a bunch of cards together. But there's more order here than there looks like, right? Like there are some things I wanted to try out, like Sunblade Samurai. We're playing all 4 of these. Can be like a beefy creature, a post wrath or something like that, or it can just be an environmental sciences for planes, which is, I don't know, it's kind of sexy. Like I want to try it out. We also have 1 copy of AO. I think maybe the best 5-drop white creature in the format. I've only got 1. And I want to try this card, so it's one of these. But that's fine because we can't play too many 5-drops. We have to play these sweepers. 4 copies of Doomscar, 1 copy of By Invitation Only to keep the board like super clean. Because the deck is kind of really a control deck, control mid-range, you know. Like we want to play at instant speed with Cemetery Protector, instant speed with the Wanderer, instant speed with Fateful Absence, Revitalize, you know, a couple of other things. March of the Otherworldly Light and all that stuff. I want to try this card, so there's 1 copy in there. But we do have stuff that we're spending mana on our turn for, right? We have Borrowed Time, more removal, Restoration of Igandro. I want to try this card out. It's cool because you can, like, you know, discard a Skyclave Cleric or something, discard a Reckoner Bankbuster, get it back. You can just discard the planes that you got on turn 1 or chapter 1 and get it back. So, like, that's kind of interesting. There's cool things you can do. Like, it's kind of mono white ramp in a way. That's neat. So I want to try that card out. I think the 3/4 on the other side of it is really, really good too. I want to try that. I think Celestis might be interesting in this deck for card draw, a little bit of life gain. We can put stuff in our graveyard sometimes and get it back with Restoration. So there's that if it's a 2-drop thing. It's just a piece of synergy. And then obviously, like, we can ramp into a 5-drop sweeper with the Celestis. So that can be important too. Reckoner Bankbuster is a way to draw cards. Also makes 2 bodies at the same time. That's kind of neat. I like a lot about this card. For a mono white deck, it's a way to draw cards, which is important, but it's also a way to finish the game. We actually have a fair number of artifacts and enchantments in the stack, right? We have Restoration, Borrowed Time as enchantments, and I feel like there were a couple of other things, but maybe that's it. But we have Restoration and Borrowed Time as enchantments, but we also have a Portable Hole. We have Reckoner Bankbuster. We have Celestis, so we might actually proc the, you know, get a 2/2 mode off of Banishing Slash. So there's 2 copies of this card. Even if we can't proc the get a 2/2 mode, it's probably fine. Skyclave Cleric is in the deck. This, a little bit of life gain, decent creature in the early game to block and stuff like that. Can just be a land, but also, you know, helps us crew Reckoner Bankbuster. Doesn't crew Reckoner Bankbuster by itself, but like it's a thing to help crew it sometimes. Like this, or is it Skyclave Cleric and like the 2/2 from Banishing Slash together can crew a Bankbuster. That's probably noteworthy some of the time. Just a lot of like little synergies in this deck. Cemetery Protector can crew a Reckoner Bankbuster. That might matter sometimes. Sunblade Samurai crews Reckoner Bankbuster if you don't want to get through with it. So, you know, there's some cool stuff. You know, if AO dies, then you've got all this stuff at like 2, 3, and 4 mana that you might be able to get with AO. And then, of course, you've got the Wandering Emperor, too. So, just the best white card in the set. So I'll take. Oh, and Amiria's Call can win games. You've got a 6 sweeper in the form of 1 copy of Farewell, 7 sweeper in the form of 1 copy of Ondu Inversion. You've got a creature land in Cave, one of the best, if not the best, legendary land in Iganjo. That's removal. 2 copies of Field of Ruin for creature lands and stuff like this. Deck is prepared for a lot of things. You know, it's actually not such a bad looking deck. I have a lot more good things to say about this one than the last one. So I'll probably try this one. Yeah, Restoration of the Ganja. We've got some Ganja in our mana base. So I don't know. I am pretty high on this deck. I gotta say. Opponent goes first in the first game. We're playing these awesome looking planes, by the way. His hand isn't great. let's not fool ourselves here. But I'm not gonna mull that. I mean, it's playable, so I'm gonna try it. Opponent starts on a Kessig Wolf Rider. Let's say nice to that. That's pretty cool. Should we wait to Portable Hole? Let's take our damage. No, let's go ahead and do it. And we'll Revitalize next turn. The 1 Portable Hole in the deck shows up in our opener. Hobgoblin Captain. Okay, so we got a little mono red. That's cool. Got no problems with mono red. Got a little sweep in our hand. We should get there. I think we just probably revitalize. It's fine. Maybe we'll Fateful Absence, but I think we save it for something better. Yeah, you come on in, bud. You get your damage. Nothing? Huh. Alright. Let's just play one of the more boring cards in Standard. Gain 3 life, draw a card. Doesn't actually do much. Alright, so here I think we spin into Miria's Call as a land drop. Enters tapped. It's like, I could just take another shot from this captain. Oh, what are you going to do? You going to play some sort of burn spell on my face? Is that what you're going to do? Yeah, they're going to play with fire. It's fine. It's whatever. I don't know what you do here. Like, I wonder if it is worth spinning the Fateful Absence here, but... What, I go to 15? Like, I can go to 15. That's not even a problem. I just, like, block with Cemetery Protector next turn, keep a Fateful Absence in my hand. I really don't think it's a big deal to take this damage. Here comes another captain. Okay. Okay. So this is interesting. Yeah. Yeah, sure. They do have the mana to get the card. Yeah, they're gonna go ahead and do it. Why not? Oh, a Sunblade Sam. Okay. That... Huh. Doesn't, like, change everything, but it is interesting. Because now, instead of Cemetery Protector, I could, like... Sunblade Samurai... Drop a Plains. I could Amiria's Call tapped. I think we should save this, though. Let's just go like this. Maybe drop Cemetery Protector. I feel like we might lose our Cemetery Protector. But I'm not too worried about it. Five mana for our mono red opponent that who's really not played a whole lot of creatures this game. Wonder if they just have a bunch of burn spells in their hand. Let's play Protector. I guess we exile. We have sorceries in our hand. We don't have sorceries anywhere else. That kind of sucks. I guess we have a creature that we could play. But are we going to? You know, I doubt it. I think we still go instant here. Now what, buddy? You gonna burn it? Go ahead. Okay. Let's get our blocks in. If they ditch a card to kill our Cemetery Protector, I guess like I'm okay with that. Yeah, they hazard it. That was probably the best card they could have had for it. Bankbuster. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I do like Bankbuster. It's like at this point I think we could just play for the long game and probably win. We can do that at instant speed. Let's... Well, it is also our land drop for the turn though, so we do want to do it here. Go up to 17 too. That seems pretty good. Thank you, Sam. And if worse comes to worse, if we absolutely must, we can March of Otherworldly Light. Like a 2 or even 4 drop, but I don't know if it'll come to that. Play with fire. Whatever. Oh, they scouted the bottom. I guess that's good news for us. Land drop. Play with fire. Uh-oh. Let's see if they put it on top. We're only at 13. That's a pretty decent life total against the mono red opponent with nothing else going on. Nothing to the top. They put it on bottom. Revitalize here. Or 5. If only I could crew you. Let's revitalize main phase, see what turns up. It's a Field of Ruin. Huh. Let's record a Bankbuster main phase, see what turns up. Well, Banishing. Okay, Banishing Slash. I'll take that. It's not bad. Oh, here's a Goldspan. Okay, so do we kill their Goldspan dragon? Nah, let's just let him come in for an attack step. I don't care too much. Now, the question is, do I fare well and just spend all of our mana? Do I Banishing Slash and give them a treasure token? I'm not sure how important a treasure token is right now. We don't have an artifact and an enchantment. Maybe we should save it until we do. I don't know. I think Farewell's probably fine. See if they top deck another. You know, usually where there's one Goldspan, there's four. So we'll see. What you got? What you got? Yeah, you got a land drop. Yeah, you do. All right, son. Deal with this. Even if you do get gold spins now, there's really not much you can do. Yeah, we're gonna crew the Bank Buster, get in, but it's game over. Because what are you gonna do about Mono White Midrange, son? Yeah, I was thinking about playing Sam to Sunblade Samurai to crew for a turn and just like start putting pressure on, because I do think the deck needs to make more pressure somehow. But I don't know. I was kind of envisioning a deck that just like sweeps the board and then starts getting its pressure. And, like, that's kind of what we're doing. It's probably mostly what we'll do here. Like, here we can set up a thing where we Wandering Emperor into a Doomscar, and that, like, seems like it could be sexy, so. Opponent goes first, though. 3-lander, sure. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's Mono Red aggro again. Is that what everyone's doing? Pretty good start for Mono Red over there. Play Amiria's Call as a land, tapped. I guess we have the Doomscar when we need it. Wow, Lizard Blades. Okay, baby. It's looking good. I like it. I do. Let's foretell a Doomscar, please. Let's do that. Stormseeker? Okay. Okay. 4/5 this turn. Go to 13. I like the start. I really do. Kind of sorry I have to Doomscar, because that was a really good start. We have another one, if we need it. Have that Ganjo. Got Plains. Stormseeker. Okay, dude. Let's go. They're doing it. We're at 10. Portable Hole. Is this what the land we want to play? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, so we can just kill their Stormseeker with a Night Ganjo. We can kill it with a Wandering Emperor. We can just Fateful Absence. We have 2 mana left. We can Revitalize. That's pretty good. Sure. Sure. Crap. Chandra is the play. Maybe should use the Fateful Absence on the Chandra, but I don't think we can. I think we have to kill that Stormseeker at this point. Yep. I'll take my damage. Oh, a Bloodthirsty Adversary. They're going to play it now? I guess they're playing it before combat. Let's go ahead and Revitalize. To get another Revitalize. We can Portable Hole this. Plains. Portable Hole the Adversary. Now, Emperor. Could also foretell a Doomscar. Revitalize. I don't love that. I don't love letting the Chandra get huge either, though. So maybe we just wait till end of turn, Wandering Emperor, get a creature, swing it on the Chandra. Something like that. The gambler in me wants to spin and Revitalize here, but... They land drop for the turn. That's cool. Den of the Bugbear is going to come in on us. Let's let him attack. I'm thinking about casting Iganjo here. Thinking about casting Iganjo. But I think I'll go Wandering Emperor. The problem with that... Is this a creature or planeswalker? To one target player or planeswalker. So I can't really exile this and keep my Emperor. I can make a creature and keep my Emperor. So I'll block the Den. I'm going to 8 this turn. They'll put the Emperor at 1 here, very likely. So if we want to make a creature, we lose our Emperor. We draw a card with the clue. Banishing Slash. Banishing Slash. Banishing Slash. I think I'll spin with a Revitalize, draw a card. It's an onto inversion. That's, you know, could do something. Let's make a guy with the Emperor.
Keep watch for intruders.
I think I'll probably need the inversion. At this point, it's like I should play the Iganjo as a land drop maybe, but it seems too precious for that. It really does. I think I'm just gonna foretell Doomscar. I don't know if that's the right play, but that's what I'm doing in the turn. Oh wow, MTG Goldfish, thanks for the raid. Nearly 500 people in this Immer effer, I guess we'll call it. Dude, thank you so much, Goldfish. Was it you, Seth? Probably better known as Saffron Olive. I really thank you for that very much, dude. Thank you, dude. Oh, sick play! They abrade the portable hole, and that allows them to recast something from their graveyard with the adversary. So they kill the 2/2. That is a play. That is a play. I love it. And then they Falcon Wrath Pitfighter. Very nice opponent. Very nice. All right, I think we Doomscar here. First and foremost, let's get that out of the way. We can Revitalize. They're gonna ultimate that Chandra. That's gonna suck. I think we have to play our lands here. Even the Iganjo. I want to get to this onto inversion. It might be our only hope. I should have Revitalized first. Because we might get a land. What an idiot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 next turn, so we can't get to this before they can ultimate. Oh, got nothing. Got nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8 next turn. I wonder if they're gonna want to keep their Chandra. Will they up it to 8 here? Will they go to 8? Oh, they went ahead and did it. That's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a serious problem. Okay. Okay. Well, they get to recast something with the adversary. We go to 9. Hold on to your butts. Like, we have a chance. We have a chance at, like, living here. 9, 7, 6, 5, 4. 3, 2, 1. Even if they just equip. Yeah, they're just going to equip the blades. And we take 4. So we go to 3. We undo. But if we undo inversion, they just get there. Oh, no, 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 no. If we undo inversion, everything goes. So we live. But they do have a card in their hand. Kumano. Oh, we go to 2. We go to 1. Ah, they draw a burn spell, we lose. We've got to, like, gain some life. Oh, what a sick play by the opponent there, dude. Well, let's inversion. See if we get a turn to gain some life. My God. Lizard Blades. That sucks. Yep, there it goes. Ah, good game. Good game, Mono Red opponent. It really was. We should have. I think the problem there was when we used the Fateful Absence way back at the beginning of the game. We should have killed the Chandra with it. The Chandra is what won in the game, obviously. So, oh, actually, also they made that dope play where they abraded the portable hole, got their bloodthirsty adversary back, played another spell, played the abrade again out of their graveyard, like killed our 2/2. Like, all of that was really hot. That was a good play. Let's see what we got going on this game. Opponent goes first on a 3-lander, 2 copies of Celestis, so it's kind of a free mulligan, and we're not doing anything for the first 2 turns of the game. I'll take the mull on that. That's probably right. All right, so 4-lander here. We can probably ditch one of the lands if that's the case. Get to try out Restoration. We can curve into Wandering Emperor. Sounds good. Sounds pretty good. Do we need the planes? I don't think so. Yeah, let's go with that. Opponent starts on tap Dream Root Cascade. What does that mean? What does that mean? Magnets. How did those work? See what Tukra's got in. Ooh, it's banned. Oh, let's go. Nice. Let's give an opponent a nice here. I like it. Oh, and they got the untapped deserted beach drop. That's sexy. That's an interesting point, isn't it? That when you drop this thing, you get to drop into their land, and it's untapped if it's one of these things. I like it, dude. That is pretty hot and tempting. Do we need to hold up the Fateful Absence, or do we need to Doomscar now? Like, not Doomscar now, but foretell it. Let's foretell the Doomscar. It's a good use of mana. I think with the restoration, we'll discard the... Oh, nice! They're playing a restoration themselves. Here's the planes. It hits the table. I guess we'll field. Restoration. Samesies. Nice. And look at the whites. The next turn, maybe we'll discard the planes and get it back. We could also discard the Reckoner Bankbuster and just throw it down. That seems good. Seems pretty good. I don't know that we need the ramp. Let's see what they discard. Now this turn, what do they get? A 3/3 off of Azusa? They discard this dude, Jukai Naturalist. They get an Azusa. They haven't spent any mana yet. This is dope, dude. This is sweet. Satsuki, God, it's awesome. That's so awesome. Maybe we have to spend our turn Doomscarring here. Alright, let's discard Reckoner. Okay, that's so sexy, dude. What a sexy turn that is. Let's scar it though. I'm super sorry to do that to you. You can return that to your hand. You can do that. Or you can return a Saga from your graveyard. Yeah, you can get another Mini Journeys. I don't know, man. It's up to you. This is a cool deck. I like this. This is what day one is for, man. Like two weird decks slamming against each other like a couple of hams. That's what I'm here for, man. Ooh, it's apparently a tough one. Does that mean you have more lands in your hand that you could play? Yeah, they get a Azusa back. Restoration. Maybe they just wanted the creature version of this. Because the creature version of this is good. That's a good card. He's good magic. Sigardian Savior. Oh my goodness. That's so good. That's so good, dude. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Ah. It's really good. It's so freaking good, dude. Oh, what value. What value, man. Yikes. That's so good. It's so good, bro. Alright, so we just hold up Wanderer here. They come in, we just exile the Sigardian Savior. Seems right. Man. Ah, that was a good turn. That was a good turn, my guy. I like it. Alright, what do you do? What are you doing here? Just the Savior. You have swung into 4 open white mana. Let's see if this is as good as we think it is. Let's exile the Savior. Makes a little like slash noise. It's awesome. What does your tap ability do? Put a lore counter on each saga you control. Okay. Alright. 3 cards in their hand and a foretold card or something. So, something. Azusa makes this cost, Jukai Naturalist makes Azusa's Mini Journeys cost 1 green mana. That's pretty cool. You got a land drop, dude? That'd be sweet. No, they don't. Wait, can I... Oh, I can crew it. I can't use it. That's confusing. That's going to get confusing. Land for the turn. I could put a counter on you. I think that's probably what I need to do. I could also put a counter on a Skyclave Cleric. Something to do, you know. Actually, is that the play? It's not a bad play.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Alright, so here we're in a position where we can Fateful Absence something. And we can Reckoner Bankbuster. Opponent gains 3. In for a game of Magic here, aren't we? Like, we're both above our starting life total still. This is a game of Magic, dude. This reminds me of this. I haven't heard the name Midrange in a long time. But we're doing it. Okay, they all come in. I thought this might happen. Everyone jump in the pool. Let's Fateful Absence the 3/4. Block here and block here. Well, sure. Let's not kill the thing with a really good dice trigger right now. Doomscar. That kind of sucks. Doomscar is sexy. In this case, that means they get to get a Saga back. Restoration, probably? That's what it says, right? Return Saga from your graveyard to your hand. So you get Restoration here. Or you could return this to your hand, but I don't know why you would do that. Just get the creature with it next turn. It seems good. They still have enough mana to sack this clue if they want. Let's draw with Bankbuster. We get a Sunblade Sam. That's pretty good, isn't it? And play you as a creature. Now we can't leave our Emperor exposed. We can't do that. So we can't just crew and get in. It's not time for that yet. What we can do, however, make a Sam. Make a Sam or token. Or counter, I should say. It's tough. Let's put a counter on Samurai here. Then we can use the -3 ability again if we absolutely have to.
I have got new moves to teach you.
We can't use it on their turn. But I imagine what they'll do here is just try to get their 3/3. Well, I mean, they have to be able to attack this turn. They have to have a haste guy, and they probably don't have that. So I think our Emperor's fine. We can probably draw another card off Bankbuster. It's all good. 5/5 Vigilance in the meantime seems really decent. Spirited Companion. It's the 2-mana draw card guy in white. Also is an enchantment, so it might proc something cool in this deck. 3 mana. See if they just Restoration again, but they do have 4 cards in their hand aside from Restoration. So they could do something really cool here. I like this deck that we're up against here. It's a dope deck. Somebody popped in and they were like, what is this, draft? I'm like, no. This is constructed, son. Get used to it. I love it. I love the way it looks. Standard's like Men's Warehouse, and I'm going to like the way I look. Opponent having a hard time with the decision. They got some good stuff in their hand. Here comes a Catilda. It's a pretty good card. Pretty good card. Well, let's draw with Bankbuster. Bankbuster, a good card this game. Ondu Inversion. That's an interesting one, isn't it? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's get him with Vigilance. Block with Companion. It's going to bring their Catilda down. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. I wasn't sure if I was going to put a counter on it or make a dude. That's why I haven't, that's why I didn't do it before combat. See, we have 2 mana. That's actually perfect, isn't it? That's actually perfect. We can Banishing Slash the Likeness of the Seer here. Get a 2/2. Put a counter on that. We still have enough to activate Cave of the Frost Dragon and block. So I'm feeling pretty good about that turn. They do still have so many cards in their hand, though. So many cards. The good news here is if they Doomscar or something, then we can Reckoner, Bankbuster, EOT, draw a card, make a guy, and then crew the Bankbuster with it next turn. So that's not bad. Bankbuster is like one of the best cards in this deck so far. Yeah, I think that was a pretty good play too. I think that was the right way to do it, but there were like 6 ways to do it there. I just wish we had any idea what was in their hand at all. Here they come. Cave of the Frost Dragon. Wonder if they knew we had it. They probably have something here. I wonder if they're just baiting Doomscar, right? Because their Catilda's going to die to a Doomscar anyway. They might as well make us activate our cave, and then they Doomscar if we lose our cave. So maybe that's what's happening here. I don't know. They're thinking about it, man. They are really thinking about it. What is the blue in their deck? Have we seen a blue card yet? No. But we know they have blue stuff. Oh, come on, opponent. Come on, don't just be mad at us. They have to have some sort of answer. Maybe they're just choosing it. 5 cards in your hand? You have something. They rope. Come on, man. You got it. So far, we're having a good game, Tukra. Don't let this spoil it for you. I'm on your side, Tukra. You can get your way out of this. It's not even a big deal. There's not that much going on over here. Just tiny, incremental value, the way I like it. That's standard, son. That's how we used to do it. Has opponent closed their laptop? Or do you just not mind? Is this salt? Do you guys think it's salt, guys? I think it might be salt. Yeah, I wonder if they just didn't see the cave and they're like, no! I still think they have to have... I think the Doomscar play is live. Because I still don't think they would have attacked the Wandering Emperor with a 1/1 Catilda. When the Wandering Emperor is on 4 loyalty, that's a bad thing to do anyway. When Catilda's best used as a blocker against a 5/5 and a 3/3 and a 4/4 and a, But, I don't know. Maybe they're having connection issues, but I don't think so. I think that this rope is the direct result of the block. So, that hurts, man. Oh, you finally caught a stream, Cam Z, the champ dog. Glad that you're here, my friend. Okay. Excuse me for the cough, everybody. Our turn. I mean, I don't know that they're there anymore. Now we have a March of Otherworldly Lights. That's good. Kind of just want to make a dude. I don't know. Let's pressure. Let's put pressure on. How about that? I want to be able to draw the last card with this, so we don't have to attack with it this turn. We can just put a counter on. But our opponent isn't there anymore. I'm pretty sure our opponent is long gone, dude. So, whoops. Oh, come on, Tukra. It was such a good game. If only they knew I was over here like, oh, our opponent's deck is awesome. Like, maybe they wouldn't have, like, cut and run. Because their deck is cool. I like their deck, man. Yeah, 9 damage is nothing to sneeze at. You're right about that. We can finish them in 4 bites. Well, really 3, because, we got the Wanderer putting counters on stuff and all that. We could also swing with Cave of the Frost Dragon here, but probably best to hold up March. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We did it, everybody. We got, like, 2 of our opponents to Salt Rope. Pretty good. Not bad. Mono White Midrange, man. There might be something to it.